Hi friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So we are at day 5 and here I will discuss the most repeated coding questions. So continuing to the series, first of all before moving to the video I will suggest friend must comment your feedback. Okay, so you are going through the video but you are not doing homework and you are not giving the feedback. So I will suggest must give your feedback so that I will incorporate in upcoming video. Okay, so कैसा आपको लग रहा है, समझ में आ रहा है नहीं, whether you are getting all those things or not. And regarding PDF and other material I have already provided in the description, so must check that. Okay, now let me come to the first questions without wasting time. That is the problem. So find mean and median of an array. Okay, so this will be the questions and in exam you might not get the direct questions that find mean and median of the array, but आपको डिस्क्रिप्टिव वे में क्वेश्चन रहेगा. सो यू हैव टू एनालाइज प्रॉपरली एंड यू हैव टू कम टू द लॉजिक दैट व्हाट एग्जैक्टली यू हैव टू डू. ओके, सो योर टास्क इज टू कैलकुलेट मीन, दैट इज एवरेज. So you know mean is the sum of all elements divided by the total number of elements, and then the median. So median will be the middle value after sorting the array. So this is the gist and important things about these things, that after sorting, so you have to first sort the array, then only you have to basically go through the median. Okay, so if the number of element is odd, then median is the middle element, and if the number of element is even, then median is the average of two middle element. So this is the important point, that you have to first sort the element and check that whether the number of elements is odd or not. If it is so, then just you have to return the middle value. If it is not, then you have to just go to the average of middle element. Okay, two middle element. Now coming to the input format, so this is again an important point. So if you haven't gone through our video related to how to take input in TCS NQT, must go through this video. There I have detailed you, means clearly give you in detail that how to take input in C++, Java or Python in different scenarios. So must go through that before moving to that, because friend you will know the solution, but if you don't know how to take input now, then it is very hard to crack this exam. I am serious about this, so must go through it. Now output will be mean and median. Okay, so let me come to the example. So first suppose I am taking the input as 1 3 2 6 4, then mean will be 3.2 and median will be 3. Why? Because when you will sum this element, that is 6 plus 4 plus 2 plus 3 plus 1, so 10 to 12 3 15 and 16 upon 5 when you will do, then we'll get 3.2 and median will be 3. Why? Because when you will sort the elements, so after sorting it will be 1 2 3 4 6. So if the number of element is odd, which is here our case, so it will be 3, so median will be 3, that is the middle element. Same for the case of even number. If you will find the mean, then you will get 2.5, and for median, that is the sum of two value divided by 2. So 3 plus 2 5 by 2, that will be 2.5. So that will be your median. So I hope you got the clarity. Again, before moving to the solution, I will suggest try to practice or try to solve the question by your own in the online compiler. Don't use any ID which I am repeatedly telling you in every video, because in NQT you have to write question from the scratch, from including the library and all those things. So first try to practice by own. If you came to the solution, comment your solution. If you don't know the solution, no need to worry, you can directly move to our solution. So coming to solution, just including the library, hashtag include iostream, vector, algorithm, and using namespace standard. Again saying friends, keep a practice of including all those library, because in NQT exam some of the compiler might not support hashtag include bits std c++.h. So you have to be careful about that what are the library you are using, you have to be aware. Okay, now first of all let me take the input vector int arn int n while c in n. Why I am using this while c in n? Because in the question they have clearly depicts that the input consists of space separated integer and input is read until end of file, which is very important things, that you have to read until the end of file. So in NQT this is the scenario. Okay, you might be practicing with simple things, that taking the number of elements and means that is n, and taking the array element, but in TCS these will be scenario. So that's why I'm telling you must go through that video regarding the input case scenario. Okay, so I've taken the element. Now just I'm pushing the element in the array and calling the function find mean median. Okay, so going to this mean median, declaring n which will the our size of array, and declaring the temporary variable which is sum equal to 0. Now just I will traverse the array and sum the element. So you know mean is simple, just average you have to find. So mean will be equal to sum upon n, and for median you have to sort the element, isn't it? So first I'm sorting the element, that is sort array dot begin array dot end. Now again saying in QT exam it might happen that sort function will not work. So you should know at least one sorting algorithm, either bubble sort, selection sort, merge sort, so that if you got stuck, but in most of cases you will able to use the sort function. But if you not able to take this, or if you are not able to use this, then I will suggest that will work. So keep a backup of at least one sorting algorithm, which will also important for your interview too, means if you will selected for further. So you can practice this. So now declaring the median variable, and if n by 2, which is if number of element is even, then I will just calculate the sum of middle two element divided by 2.0, and if it is odd, then just I will return the middle value. That is our case. Okay, so this is odd. If it will be there, then I will return the middle value. So let me come to the compiler and show you the exact things. Okay, so this will be a compiler. Now little bit change in our scenario, input scenario I have changed. Why? Because in compiler, when you will compile the code in online compiler or any IDE, then you will get the error as, means it will take infinite input. So that's why I am using here vector int arrn. Okay, so what actually saying that when you will while c in n na, then it will go to infinite input and you will not able to check your solution. So for the case of just checking solution, I am taking the means definite input, not the infinite input. So let me run this code. Yeah, now let me take the value. So if I check 1 2 3 4, then mean should be 2.5 and median should be 2.5. So 1 2 3 4. Let me check. Sorry. So there will be 4 elements. Now 3 4 1 2. So I have taken the element. Now getting the mean and median as 2.5. So I hope you got the solution. Now let me discuss the Java and Python solution. So just easy, import java.util.star, declaring the main function an equal to array.length, that will be our size of the array, and double sum equal to 0. Now just traversing the array in the loop, and sum plus num_n. Now mean will be what? Sum by n. So you will get the mean, and for a median you have to sort the element. So I'm just sorting the element by calling the arrays.sort function, and if n by 2 means if number of element is even, then I'm just printing this value n by 2 plus n by 2 minus 1 by 2.0. Otherwise your median will be error n by 2. So next same things, I'm taking the input in this scenario, so you can go through it. Okay, so scanner sc equal to new scanner system.in, and declaring the array list for taking the array element. Now while sc dot has next means जब तक आपका input आते रहेगा, you will just add into your list, and I will basically just map it to I and just converting to array and just passing this to array. Okay, means here I am just doing the conversion from list to array and just passing this value. So I hope you got this. If you are not getting this, just rewind this video and go through it. Now coming to Python solution. So Python is quite easy. Importing the s by s, define find mean median, mean this will be our function. N, which will be your length of array, and mean will be nothing but just sum of ARR upon n. For median, just I am sorting this and getting this value. Okay, so I hope this video informative to you. And coming to time and space complexity, so time complexity will be order of n, and for median it will be O of n log n. So overall time complexity will be O n log n, and for space complexity it will be O of 1, because we are not using any extra space. Now let me come to the second question. This is again a most repeated questions, that is check if a given string is palindrome or not. So you know very well that what is palindrome. First, before going to video, must comment here, do you know palindrome or not? Okay, either palindrome number or palindrome string. So yeah, coming to the questions. So given a string, yes, determine whether it is palindrome or not. So palindrome is a string that reads the same forward and backward. Means if you will read from forward and backward, then it will read same. For example, madam or ma'am. So if you will read from forward, then it will be ma'am, and also from backward, madam. If I say ram, so ram, and if I read backward, then mar. So that is not a palindrome, because that is not equal. Okay, so this is the simple things. Again, before jumping to the solutions and before giving the solution, I will suggest practice the code and try to solve whether you able to solve or not. If you able to solve, comment here your code, what are the solution you come with, then go with my solution that I am discussing. So coming to that, for example, if I am taking the string as madam, then it will print palindrome. If I am taking the input hello, then it will not palindrome, because if we will read from the backward, then OLLEH, which will be not equal to HELLO. So that is the things. Now other example you can say. Now what are the brute force method we can apply? That we will just reverse the string and check or compare that if both are equal or not. So this is the brute force, and time complexity for this will be order of n, and extra space we are using 2, that is the space complexity will be on, because we are using extra space for reverse string. So that is the things. Let me discuss with the first brute force approach. Now including the library has taken into the stream and algorithm for sorting, okay, means for reversing this. So int main string yes, cin yes, declaring the temporary variable that is reverse yes, and just calling the reverse function, reverse dot begin, reverse dot end. Again saying friends, in your exam you might not, means your compiler might not support the inbuilt function, some function, because they generally use the old compiler. I don't know why, but you have to cope up with these things, okay. Many of the students know the coding, but they can't able to solve in the TCS exam due to these reasons, especially how to take input, and they don't know what are the library it is basically supporting. So if you don't want to face these issues, now then again I'm saying try to practice by your own, writing the scratch code, and you can focus on the things which I'm telling you. So this is thing, if string equal to reverse, then it will see out palindrome, otherwise not a palindrome. And other you can go through the Java brute force, again taking the input, and same thing, just I am reversing this by using the string builder s dot reverse dot to string, and I am comparing, or I am checking that if s dot equals reverse, means if original and reverse both are equal or not. If it is equal, I will basically print the palindrome, otherwise not a palindrome. Coming to Python for the brute force, so just s equal to input, taking the input and reverse s you do 1. If s equal to reverse yes, then I will print the palindrome and not a palindrome. So you can see in Python just 5 lines of codes are there. So this is the important things, but you have to note the indentation. Okay? You have to be careful regarding the indentation. Now let me come to the optimized solution. That is a very important part, because in most of the case when you will see the easy question, then you have to write the optimized solution. It might give the TLE in your NQT exam, so you should have idea about the optimized solution too. So can you comment what will the optimize approach? Yeah, you are right. We will use here two pointer approach or two pointer technique. Let me give you brief that what is two pointer technique. So here we will basically focus on the two pointer. Okay, one is left pointer, other is right pointer. So left pointer will be start from the start of the string, and right pointer will start at the end of string. So suppose I'm taking the, consider the string as a palindrome. So one pointer will be at P and one pointer will be at E. So this is the things, and I will just compare character at both end. If mismatch, means not a palindrome now. Suppose if I am take the example of madam, so yeah, you can say madam. So this will be our left pointer, that is at M, and right pointer at is M. So if both are matching, means we can move further, means we can shift the left pointer and right pointer. So it will again A both are equal, and then left and right both came or both meet at D, so all are equal. So it will be basically palindrome. And if we are check here, H and O both are different, so it will not a palindrome string. So this is the concept of left pointer, right pointer, and two pointer approach is very important for solving many question. Okay, so if you don't know two pointer, then search on Google, and if you need any video related to this, you can also comment. I will try to make video, but two pointer approach is very important. Okay, you can solve many questions by just following this logic. So coming to the solutions, that is optimized solution. So hashtag include stream using namespace standard int main, taking the input by declaring the variable string yes, scene yes. Now left pointer that will start at the 0th index, and right pointer that will be start at the लास्ट इंडेक्स, दैट इज द एस डॉट लेंथ प्लस लेंथ माइनस वन. सो ये लास्ट इंडेक्स हो जाएगा, क्योंकि जीरो बेस्ड इंडेक्सिंग रहता है ना एरे का. सो दैट्स वाई आई एम टेकिंग दिस. नाउ डिक्लेयरिंग द टेम्पररी वेरिएबल दैट बुल इज पैलिंड्रोम, मीन्स वेदर इट इज पैलिंड्रोम और नॉट. सो at first I'm just declaring as true and mentioning it as true. Now we'll just traverse the string. Okay, so while left less than right, this is the important point, and this will be your edge case, you can say. If left greater than right, means it will cross the string na. So that means if it greater than, then I will stop there. That's why I'm using this, if left than right, or while left less than right. Now just comparing, if s left not equal to s right, then is palindrome false, and I will break that things. Otherwise I will just increase the pointer. Left pointer will be plus plus and right pointer will be minus minus. Why I'm doing this? Because let me draw this, then it will be make sense for you. So these are the two value, and these are the, consider these are the array indexes. Okay, so here will be our left pointer and here will be our right pointer. So consider the value as madam. Okay, so madam, which I was saying, M-A-D-A, and forget this, and M. Now you can say this will be our left pointer and this will be our right pointers. L for left, R for right. Now if it is matching, then I will just move it or shift it front. So it will be L plus plus, and R I will move back. So it will be R minus minus. So in this way we are updating the left and right pointer. I hope you got the sense. Okay. If you not getting the logic, again saying, rewind this video and try to go through it. You will be, I mean, it will be clear to you. Okay, so just I'm printing the is palindrome and then thus giving the solutions. Coming to Java solutions, import java.util star and scanner s equal to new scanner system.in. That is, I'm taking the input string s equal to sc.next. Now declaring the temporary variable. Sorry, left means first pointer variable, that is left equal to 0, and right will be s.length minus 1. So this will be at left, will be start from the 0, and this will be start at the last. So minus 1. Okay, means length minus 1 because it is 0 based indexing. Now declaring bool is palindrome is true. Now just traversing same concept. Now checking if s dot char at left is not equal to s dot char at right. So if both are not matching, then is palindrome will be false, and I will just break the statement. Otherwise, if it is matching, then same things, I will increase the left pointer and right pointer. So these are quite easier questions if you know the two pointer approach. Otherwise it will become very hard for you. Okay, so must comment here that whether you have idea about the two pointer approach or not, and if you don't know, then comment here what is two pointer approach. Okay, by searching the Google and going through these things. Remember friends, keep engaging in this playlist so that you will able to solve the questions in NQT exam. Coming to Python solution, take same things, taking the input, declaring the left pointer, right pointer, and declaring the temporary variable is palindrome true. Now just traversing the string while left less than right. If s left not equal to s right, then is palindrome false. Otherwise, and I will break. Otherwise, I will just shift the left pointer and right pointer. So this is the complete solutions of this. Again saying friends, must like this video and support us. You can see at 5 I am providing you the playlist, and I have to go to office too. So you can see, just support us and like that, so that it will motivate me for bringing these type of important content. And I'm also providing free preparation material in my WhatsApp or Telegram group, so you can avail those all benefit for the aptitude preparation such as reasoning, English, and all things. So if you want, you can do that and keep supporting us and keep learning. If you have any question, again saying, feel free to ask here. And coming to homework question, and you are not doing homework question, this is not good things. Okay, so please do the homework question or bonus questions, though I am discussing in the next video. But when you will go through these question, then you will get the idea, and it will be quite easier to understand you when you will come to our video. So questions is, check if a number can be expressed as sum of two prime or number or not. So these are the questions and examples. I will provide complete solution link in the PDF. You can go through it and go through the questions. I will not make you understand. I will discuss this in the next day. Hope informative to you. कोई भी query है, again saying, feel free to ask here and give your best in these important 20 or 15 days, whatever the time you are getting, because these are very precious day. If you will do hard work in these days, now you will sure shot get the placement, and when you will get the placement, you will become very happy. And when you will become happy, then I will also feel that, yeah, I am part of your journey. Hope informative to you. Meet you in the next video. Thank you.